Hello. So today is a solid yes, a big yes. I managed to edit a couple of videos of Hollow Knight, and I uploaded one of those videos. That's the video coming out tomorrow. Uh, and that's only what I did in the past couple hours. Before that, after my big long work shift, I diligently edited a few things and uploaded my. I published my short story on two different sites. One site I had it a little censored, and then the other site completely uncensored. But yeah, uh the censored one is on the site that I said uh, I post my writings on. I did a video about that uh, a little while ago, so I'm not going to say it anywhere else. If you want to know what I do with my writing, you can go check out that video. I believe I just called it my writing, if you need that help. But if you want to find the full, uncensored version where I published that, you'll just have to do some digging on the site that I published the censored version. Because the clues are all there. It's a pretty obvious line, but it's no treasure hunt if you find you're not interested in what I have to write. I won't be offended. It is definitely not targeted towards anyone in particular. I just kind of wanted to write it. But yes, that is what I did today. I managed to actually finalize it and finish it and send it out, and I'm happy for that. So happy that that part is over. I can get continuing on other projects, other writing projects that I'm going to start working on sooner, hopefully, rather than later. No, I also did a little reading today. Just a little, like 10 minutes, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. It put me in a good mood. Tomorrow, tomorrow I have a shorter shift, but it's still like a morning shift. And I don't know quite how busy it's going to be, but Saturdays usually are, so that's the way it is. I'll probably be there for the full shift. Oh yeah, right. The thing about today, right? They said I'd be doing D&D today. Yeah, we didn't. Our D&D session got canceled, and I wanted to celebrate. No, I got another set of dice. Uh, my other set, the newer set, the little fox set that I got in the box with it, I got from my site, and in the box it had a little had a little barrier for one little hole for each dice. But since I'm assuming to be collecting a bit of dice, I think I'm done collecting dice. By the way, I have 3 sets. I don't need any more than that. But my friends had like a metallic set of dice, which were kind of heavy and cool, and I wanted some for myself, so I got some. And they're these neat gold pieces with like little cracks designed in them. I don't know, the camera's having a hard time focusing. Block my face off so it tries. Come on. Ah, there we go. So you can see the numbers on there. It looks pretty neat. But yeah, it's a nice little set of dice. And they're metallic. They're heavy. They're made of metal. I like them. And I took out the little separator for the one set and just made it a bunch of them. I don't think my third set will fit in this box, so I'm just going to keep it in the like the first set that I got. I'm going to keep it in the box it came in, or the box the third set came in, because I like my little dragon box. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Now let's see here. What did I say about tomorrow? Short shift. It'll be a day shift, and afterwards I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably focus on editing and uploading some Hollow Knight videos, and I might try to delve back in to those chapters that I took like almost a year's break from, and try to work on continuing them. And then once I'm done with that whole story, once I'm done with that book, I will have to, because there are plenty of chapters, especially the first several chapters, that I need to rework because I wrote them without an outline, and so they're very short, which isn't a bad thing, but there's so much more that they could have. So many more details, a few extra ventures to add a little bit more depth to the introduction to these characters, and I have thought a lot about that since I've been writing the later chapters. But yeah, no, I need to work on getting the other later chapters done and finish the book. But once that whole process is finished, I'll be able to start Elden Ring. Because that's that promise that I made. I wouldn't try Elden Ring until I was done with that first book. Though I finished the short story, which was probably about as much writing as the rest of my original book story that I started making will end up being, because that short story alone took almost 24,000 words of writing. But who knows? I have high hopes. That's and tomorrow discussed. Here's the dog. What do you say, man? I already took him out for his last walk, and he's resting again now. So that's nice. I don't really have anything else to say. My nice metallic sets. So I got 4 d20s because I got 3 sets of dice and the chonky boy, the one that's a little bigger. I think I'll throw a size comparison in here. I'll grab the metallic one and the chunk one. See here, this is the junk one, and this is the metallic one. As you can see, they are a little different in size. See, they're just, it's a subtle difference, but it's a clear difference. But definitely one is bigger than the other. But if I held them in like different places, you wouldn't really be able to tell. But yeah, the chunk gets its own little box because it's big. But I do like my little dragon box. It's cool. And well worth the wait. Funny thing about the metal dice is that I ordered it like 3 days ago. Yeah, the fox set and the dragon box took 5 weeks to arrive. The metal set took 3 days. Granted, there were some issues with the delivery of the other one, but it took way too freaking long. So anyways, that's all I have to say. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with me your thoughts in the comment section below, and share me with your friends, family, associates, etc. Anyone you know who you think might be interested in my content. Please help me expand my channel. I'd very much appreciate it. Last night I looked, and my channel was at 164 subscribers, which coincidentally is exactly how many blocks of beacon-worthy material you need in order to make a fully powered beacon in Minecraft. I've been thinking about that a lot because my most recent sessions of Minecraft, I've been trying to trade enough emeralds to build a fully functioning beacon. So, a little quirky fact there to end off this video. Good night.